Vault 76, our future begins.
Well, hello there. I am Pali, and in this video I wanted to talk about PC version of Fallout 76, the beta especially. I wanted to compare it with previous games in the series and hopefully help you decide, should you buy it or not. Of course, a lot of things in this video will be my subjective opinion. And to start, I love Fallout series. I've met this series with Fallout 3 and it's been so great in terms of exploration and RPG elements. And Fallout New Vegas, especially Lonesome Road and Dead Money, it was the greatest feelings that I ever got from a video game. Fallout 4, well, it was different. It's not the same Fallout and it shouldn't be treated the same way. It's a great shooter exploration type of game in a Fallout environment, and I still like it. Jeez, I've spent about 500 hours in it and it was fun for me. And then Fallout 76 came. So I'm going to review all gameplay elements first, and then we'll talk about the technical stuff. I'll try to be objective, but you know, it's impossible to do something without my own opinion. First, dialogues. There is none of them, so there is nothing to talk about. VATS. It has become simplified, and not in a good way. Whole VATS system has now become a controlled version of aimbot, and the only reason to use it if you can see your target. It lost its strategical point of use, and I've used it about 2 times during my first 4 hours of play. Fighting and gunplay. It didn't change comparing to Fallout 4, and Fallout 76 uses the same engine, so there is no reason for a change. But weaponry itself changed a bit. A wear and tear system is back from Fallout 3, only difference, you can repair your gun only on crafting table. World scale. It is not as big as developers said, but it is less linear than in Fallout 4. When you exit the vault in Fallout 4, you don't have much choice of where to go, because the vault itself is located right in the corner of the map. In Fallout 76, it is almost in the center of the entire map and you're free to go anywhere you want. But there is one problem. While the map itself 4 times bigger than in Fallout 4, it feels more empty. Because most of the map trees and fields, and the interiors, while there is less of them, they have become smaller and less interesting. World. The world itself is less saturated with the objects, and some of them, well, they are not from Fallout universe. Hell, there is even a real-life USSR firefighter track called MAS 7310, and it just does not suit in Fallout design. Plus, there is too much contrast in some locations, which gets you out of this post-nuclear world. Multiplayer. It's been hated so much since the announcement, and well, it's pretty useless element. Actually, you won't socialize because of it. There is no reason to be friends with someone because you won't get anything from it. There is only 2 reasons to interact with a random player. Random encounters, which is still not an argument, and your wanted level, which you can get without doing anything bad because server is being like, why the fuck not? By the way, I've got shot because of it. Honestly, I would prefer classic co-op and single player style of game, where I can choose to play with my friends from time to time, which is never, I don't have any friends, but I'm free to play alone and not dependent on the shitty game servers. Exploration. It didn't change much from Fallout 4. You're still searching for holotapes and nodes, except there is more of them, and they've got longer. And you don't have any NPC characters to tell you a story, so those nodes your only source of information. And there is a problem with it. In previous games, all holotapes was perfectly balanced between duration and interest. In Fallout 76, Bethesda said, you know what, let's just make every single holotape a 3-minute long, telling player an uninteresting story of how hard it is to live after a nuclear war while they are trying to play our game. What a great idea! And it's just impossible to play and listen at one fucking time, because the stuff you're listening completely diverges with this current gameplay. So you should listen every holotape you may find in every 5 minutes for 3 minutes and not play at the same time, or just drop it and play the game. Oh, and yeah, in this game there is way more nodes, so prepare to read. A lot, like Skyrim level. Quests. They are okay, I guess. All of them are pretty simple, like go there, kill someone, get back for reward, repeat. And again. I still hope for something more interesting, but hey, just drop it. Random encounters. They are not random at all. I've got the same encounter 4 times during 1 hour of gameplay. Was it interesting? Nope. It was like, go there, kill certain amount of robots first, then disable them from the terminal. So it is the same missions, but you can get them anytime you want, and every player in its radius can participate. Progression. It feels slower than in previous games, and the perk system completely changed. Now each perk looks like a baseball card, which you can get completing an achievement or by leveling up. When you level up, you can choose one card from one special category, and when you do it, choosing category gets 1 point up to 15. So if you have 3 points in your strength, you can equip only 3 cards of first level. Mostly there is 3 levels of each card, with a few exceptions. And charisma. Poor charisma is now useless until you play with someone else. Overall, progression system became simpler, and I'm uncertain if it's good or not. Inventory. We finally got a separate holotapes and notes sections. But because all items are now separated into subcategories, first 10 minutes on your crafting table are going to be a hell. Plus crafting, modifying and destroying items. These are 3 separate buttons. And now you finally can create all items by yourself. Ammunition, weapons, food, armor and so on. But for most of the items you need a schematics, so you don't have any modifications when you start the game to choose from at all. Plus you need a gunsmith perk for some of them. But building system didn't got much change. But now you can build anywhere you want with your camp. A transporting costs you about 5 caps, same as a fast travel. There is a few static building tables, but to operate them you definitely need a team. A good team. Stealth. There is none of it at all. You can crouch and deal double damage from 20 meters without a silencer. Survival. As being said, Fallout 76 is not a hardcore survival game. You don't lose inventory and progress when you die. Thirst and hunger won't kill you. You're just getting less action points available. Same as overweight. You can now move with it without any perks, but it drains your action points pretty fast. Now let's move to technical part of the game. Network. Well, it's not good nor bad. With my stable internet I have a visible delay of my actions for a second, and sometimes server may die. Graphics. It didn't change much from Fallout 4. There are more objects on the screen like trees and grass, but lighting became worse, plus there is a lot of texture glitches. And optimization. Again, it depends. Sometimes it runs smooth AF, sometimes it drops to a 15 FPS on my PC, which has i7, Titan Black and 60 gigs of memory. My guess, it depends on the server a lot. There is also a pretty good music in this game, but sound itself didn't change at all. Lastly, photo mode. It is a good feature. It has a lot of great filters and settings, but it's useless for most of the players. So I guess that's it. So, should you buy it? If you are searching for an old-style Fallout experience with RPG elements and a good post-apocalyptic atmosphere, it is not your game. But if you like a good shooter with open world and some exploration like Fallout 4, it is a good game for you, especially if Bethesda would fix all server-related issues and a graphical glitches. So, 7 out of 10. Not a Fallout game, but it's okay. And that's it. With the text for this video I've got help from Cyboss, so check out her Instagram account in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe and please share your opinion in the comments below. I'm P.C.B.E.T.A, signing out.